Good afternoon, Roman Unscripted. This is Roman Unscripted Destroying. Here is our first in command, or yeah, first in command of PG right here, Monkey Man. Say hello.
Hello, how you doing?
And we are here to interview him. So let's ask not really personal questions, but just on the average questions. How was your day?
Pretty good. How about yours?
Average. It wasn't like yesterday where I was getting murdered a ton, but it was enough. Another question. Since most of the people don't take care of themselves, let's say, for example, have you eaten? And what did you eat?
I just had dinner a couple minutes ago. Had some tacos. They were quite nice.
Okay. I had pechugas, which in Spanish I think is chicken breast. I can't remember. It's a good food though. I liked it. Now let's go on to the normal questions. Where do you think PG is heading towards?
With my opinion, I'm hoping that it can go into a great direction to where eventually we can be full to the maximum amount of members we're allowed to have, and to a certain point where PG is fully operational, not just as a regular branch, but as a sub branch, and everything else goes along. Because that's my main goal. In the inevitable event that if I ever retire, anything ever happens, everything is set up and ready, so that way whoever becomes the next leader of PG can be successful and not have to worry about anything that wasn't done during my time.
Lovely. For our second question, now that we have a podcast map, what do you think of it? Which I will get some pictures out for the public to see, but what do you think of it?
I like it so far. Maybe like add a little bit more, maybe something else really that. But I think I like it so far. It looks like a really nice map.
hmm And if y'all want to join it in Rec Room, it's currently called Roman Unscripted Podcast, which is it's owned by Shepard. If you know him, he's currently the Consus Militis, I believe. Am I
Mhm.
incorrect? All right.
Good.
Well, that's where you can find it. For our third question, where do you think and well, technically, I don't know if you're really competing with Vigiles, but where do you think this competition for rule breaking and everything else that's comparing you to Vigiles is gonna go towards? An actual fight or
I don't want it to go towards a fight or anything. I want it to be a peaceful revolution between both of us to where it can be a good way to show what can happen when things can go wrong, but also a great way to show how things can get done in an orderly fashion without resulting into further conflicts that could destroy either one of us, that could also hurt not just us, but the entire community as a whole.
well, that's lovely. Let's say give your PG some inspirational speech because some of them I've seen some of them a little bit depressed, but that was only one person, which I hope they do get better. Give them some inspirational speeches.
Well, I always say this for me. Keep on fighting no matter what happens. It may hurt, you may be uncomfortable, you gotta embrace the uncomfortableness. That's how you get through the day. You can't always be comfortable or nothing's ever gonna get done. You gotta get through each day one step at a time.
Lovely speech. Now, for our fifth question, I believe I cannot count anymore. Where are you trying to compete for more members, or are you gonna stay as a like a squadron type of thing? Because I know Army, Vigiles, I think also is a public thing, and Venators are all striving for more members. Do you ever strive to have like, other than your maximum, just more?
If it could be a day where we could have more members, I would love that for us to have more members and it be full because it allows us to give out more opportunities to show higher ranks. Because like in the starter branches, you can only go, there's only so much you can do. But like in PG, with all the opportunities I'm bringing, there's going to be a lot more for higher ranks to give out and do.
hmm
With the sub branches, other stuff, helping out in the branch, there's a lot more that I want to give out to higher ranks that can't, and not just for being staff or just even regular players at high ranks to give them an opportunity to show what they're made of.
Lovely. We heard it from himself, the first in command of PG, Praetorian Guard, Monkey Man. And this was Roman Unscripted.